Let me share this thing real quick before I get started. All right, how to share that thing. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he's saying, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking name. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and have you get the information, pass it to your brother, spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't me, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. There's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Yeah, man. Come on, what? Everybody come on, man. It should become Big Bayday, man. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate everybody, man. It's the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. One of the only places on YouTube where you're gonna get the real deal, man. You know, I before I get into my topic tonight, I have to say this. Don't ever give up on yourself, bro. Hey, let me say something. Let me tell y'all something. Man, that shit nasty. I'm not drinking that. All right. Who's coming to save you? If you give up on yourself, who's coming to save you? If you give up on yourself, who's coming to help you? Who's coming to save us? Since we've been on this planet,
Who has come to help you and help you and change you and save you? Who? A lot of us are waiting on some mystical figure to lead us to somewhere where we don't really know where it is. Now, let me explain that. A lot of people, instead of believing in ourselves, right? Now, God, you have to I ain't talking about God. I'm talking about in the belief of yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody will believe in you. If you're doing the right thing and you know what you're doing is for a just cause, and you doing the best that you can, and you striving to be as good as you can be, keep going. Keep going. If you're doing something right now and you're not getting paid for it, you're not getting compensated for it, keep going. If you're doing something that you feel like people don't appreciate you for, and you feel like they don't give you your credit, your just due, keep going. Keep going. There's not nobody who's going to come through and live your life for you. There may be some people who come through and they help. God may send some angels to come through and bless you. He may send some angels to come through and put something on your heart, your mind. But nobody can live your life for you. Everything in this life, everything in your life, you have to endure. You have to go through it. There's nothing that's in this life, in this time that we're going through that we're not supposed to be going through. And I'm talking to myself right now because a lot of times, as pivotal as I am, right? As pivotal and as game changing as this channel is, my content is, and shit like that, you still have those points and the moments in time where people don't really fuck with it. And then I'm gonna say this: we were taught, and on this planet, we were taught to not believe in each other. We were taught to not put don't believe in man, don't believe in false idols. Man is a false idol. Don't put your faith in the man. All this shit, right? We're programmed to not listen to each other, not take each other seriously, not take each other's words to heart. We're programmed like this. So when I look up and I don't get no bunch of support, or when you're doing something, you starting on something and you're not getting a bunch of support like you feel like you need or deserve, keep going. It was never designed. This world was never designed for it to be comfortable and secure for you. Everybody's born with the mentality, and everybody's born with what they need, the tools that they need to complete their mission. Everybody on this planet is supposed to be living out their purpose. It's just now, we're living in a time now, y'all, where a majority of people don't even know who they are nor their purpose. See, I was doing my laundry just now. I was at the laundromat like an hour or two ago, about 2 hours ago. So after I came home from the laundromat, I cooked dinner and got my house straight and cleaned up and stuff. About an hour, 2 hours ago, I was at the laundromat, and it was a home. Let me say this: it was a black man, and a white lady in there. They were like sitting out. They were drug addicts, right? They weren't doing their laundry. They was in the laundromat hanging around because it's a public place, somewhere safe for them to be at. When I looked at the man, I looked at him in his eyes, and he looked down and turned his head and looked and turned his head. And I realized, I said, damn, he gave up on himself. This man was sitting in front of the store, outside the store, falling asleep outside on the floor. I said to myself, damn, this black man done gave up on himself. I don't know what you going through in your life. I don't know what you're going through, and it's probably rough, and it could be rough, it could be easy, right? Whatever. I don't know what you're going through, but just know that you have what it takes to make it through whatever you're going through. You have what it takes to make it out of the situation you're in without getting harmed. You have what it takes to be something. You got what it takes. And then on top of that, on top of you got what it takes, nobody's coming to save us. Nobody's coming to save us. How long have people been waiting for Jesus to come out the sky? How long have people been waiting for these religious figures to pop up and come out the sky and save you and give you heaven on earth and all that good stuff? Your grandmama waited. Your great grandmama waited. The great granddaddy waited. They all was waiting for Jesus, right? And he never came. Nobody's coming to save you. If it ain't somebody like bigbayday, you don't got no help. If it ain't nobody, if you're not listening to somebody like me, you don't have nobody else. I'm gonna be real with y'all. The politicians are lying to you. Your pastor's a fucking liar. They're lying to you. Where's our public figures at? Where are our leaders at? Where? And see, this is the thing. A lot of people like to act like they don't need nobody to listen to and no direction in life. A lot of people act like they got everything all figured out and they don't need nobody, no wise words of wisdom. But that's the biggest crock of bullshit in the world, because guess what? Guess what? If we don't help ourselves, nobody's coming to help us. If you're not listening to somebody positive and productive like bigbayday, who else is coming to help you? I could say on less than my fingers, and less than my 10 fingers, I can count less than 10 people. I can only possibly count maybe no more than 10 people who are trying to help change and save the world with the right message. I'm gonna say I only know about 5 people who are trying to help and change and save the world with the right message, and one of them's already dead. Matter of fact, about 3 of them are already dead. So there's not many people who are even qualified to try to help us. And then once we do start find on, like, you know, y'all got me, y'all got bigbayday to listen to and give some wise words and wisdom. But guess what? If you don't implement these words and wisdom, then there's no point of this. You see, there's the only way to make it in life is to learn from other people's mistakes and learn from wise people and learn from, just to keep learning. Like today, when I seen that black dude, the black dude with the white lady, they were strung out, junkied out on some type of drug, right? I don't even know what type of drug this could have been, because I don't know nothing about that drug life. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to drink a bottle of wine for 4 days. I can't do drugs and shit like that no more. I ain't a young nigga like to do all that no more. So look, when I seen that black man laying on the side of the street with that white lady, and they were just strung out, laying out, and she's walking in and out, back and forth, talking to herself and shit, in and out of consciousness, and the dude was just laying in the middle. After a while, he couldn't lay in the front of the store, so he had to go inside the laundromat and lay. He laid up on it's like a shelf in the laundromat. This motherfucker laid on the shelf and went to sleep. This motherfucker man laid on the shelf and went to sleep in the middle of the daytime. And I said to myself, He gave up on himself. He fucking gave up on himself. You know, I don't know what people are going through. Like I said, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you've been through. And I know we've been through a lot. I know we've been through a lot in this world. But it's never that bad to where you should give up on your fucking self. Because as soon as you give up on yourself, who's coming to help you? Where's your backup plan? You get what I'm saying? There's no backup plan, and there's no help for people who give up on themselves. It's like this. If you don't know how to swim, right? If you don't know how to swim, and I jump in to save you, and I know how to swim, and you're panicking, when I jump in to save you, you're gonna grab me and bring me down with you. You get what I'm saying? When you grab me, I mean, when I go to jump in and save you from swimming, I mean from drowning, you could potentially grab me and panic and drown me with you. So what I'm saying is you have to save yourself. I'm only the life jacket for you. Big Bayday's only a lifesaver. You know the little donut, the little lifesaver with the rope that you throw the little white donut in the pool when somebody's drowning? And they can grab up on it and pull themselves up. That's called a lifesaver. That's all I am. That's all I am. You got to grab that. You got to grab it and pull up on it and get your head up out the water. You have to do that. I'm just in the ocean floating around trying to help pull people out the water. And I'm going to say something to you. It's okay that if you're doing something and you're not to your fullest potential yet, it's okay. It's okay that your audience isn't as full as it's gonna be, because let me explain something to you. If you can't, pretty much you can only, not only, let me say this very clear. If you're a lifesaver, when you're throwing out in the ocean, everybody can't grab onto the lifesaver at once. Because if everybody grabs onto the lifesaver, or everybody grabs onto the lifeboat or the raft, or if everybody tries to get on at once, it'll make it all fall. It'll make us all fall down. So I understand, and I hope y'all understand that it's okay to help a few people at a certain particular time. Like, because me, I had to say that I feel like my message is it should be heard by the masses. That's how I say it. That's how I feel. I feel like my message should be heard by the masses. But I also have to realize this internet is not my world. It's not my platform. And this is just me doing what I'm doing in the middle of the matrix. So I have to understand and be real with myself and say, the matrix ain't gonna just let one man come in and make a mockery of it. The matrix ain't gonna let a small minority, rare exception to the rule type of person come in and damn dictate the pace of the society. I understand that. I understand the people who've been running society has been running society for hundreds of years. I understand that. I understand that people don't like to turn over power, and I understand that people don't like to stop believing in fantasies in order to get with reality. I understand it. You know, if you're so comfortable to watch WWE every night, or wrestling, you know, watching wrestling every night, and you're a diehard wrestling fan, it's okay to do that shit when you're in teens. It's okay to do it when you're young. It's okay to do it when you're a young man. But when you become an old man, if you still feeding into bullshit and fake propagandas, what are you doing? You're wasting your fucking life. So like I said, you can't give up on yourself, Because if you give up on yourself, nobody's coming to save you. If you give up on yourself, nobody else is coming in to save you. It's too many of our brothers and sisters who have failed by the wayside and still have to realize that nobody cares. So when people are not listening to my channel, and when people are, trying to do their own thing and trying to be contradictory to what I'm doing because they don't want to be real about it. They don't want to go with the truth. Their life's going to be in confusion. It ain't got nothing to do with me, So that's why I'm being real with y'all. I'm very genuine in what I'm doing, right? I'm very genuine in what I'm doing. And I'm trying my best to do what I'm doing for the purest reasons and stay consistently pure the whole time. But with me doing that I got to realize, though, everybody is not at this point in their life. Everybody didn't work on themselves and have self-development skills, and everybody's not got to the point where they are ready for self-development or ready for self-accountability. I understand a lot of people haven't even come to terms with who they are. A lot of people haven't even come to terms with who and what they are. So I understand it, man. It's just, for me, my mind be blown away because I be thinking, like, nobody's coming to help us. Like, as a nation, I've seen I've seen about 5-6 presidents in my life. I lived under 5-6 presidents, maybe more than 6, about 6 presidents, right? Every time the president comes around, they tell you they're going to do this and do this and do that. Every time you get a governor or a senator or anybody in the public office, they say they're going to do this and that, right? Majority of the things that they always say that they're going to do, they don't do. Majority of the things that they always say they're going to do, they don't do. So why are we still believing in this shit? As far as I vote for this nigga and he gonna do this and these policies are gonna change. Man, get out of here. Ain't no president ever did nothing for me. They passed some laws that affected me, and they passed some situations that affected me, but ain't no president ever did nothing for me other than two. I'll say this. I did get a stimulus check from George Bush, and I did get a stimulus check from Barack Obama. I mean, Donald Trump. Donald Trump and George Bush. So other than that, the government ain't doing nothing for us, man. I'm not mad at them either. I'm just saying they're not coming to save us. We have to take our lives into our own hands. The reason that, look, I'm a vegetarian, right? And I'm not a vegetarian. Thank y'all for whoever hit that like button. Thank y'all for so much, because it takes a real person, man, to pay respect to somebody who's doing something. A lot of people don't have respect, and they don't know how to pay respects. And I'm gonna say something to y'all. Thank you, Shamelessly V. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Let me say something to y'all. You have to give what you want to receive on this planet. The reason why I'm who I am online and my online name and persona is what it is, because I'm not faking. But the reason why I am what I am is because I give the support to others that I want to be given to me. See, I watch people's videos that I like. I support people and share their videos for the ones that I like. I hit the like button for the ones that I like. And it's not just about YouTube. I'm talking about any type of endeavor. If I like what you're doing, I'm gonna share that shit and I'm gonna pass it on to the next person. Because if you like what somebody's doing and you can't expect nothing if you don't give nothing. See, people expect shit, but they don't give nothing. See, me, I get on here every day and I'm gonna give it. I'm a giver. I'm giving to y'all every day. Y'all think it's easy? I'm tired as fuck right now. Y'all think this shit is easy? I'm tired as hell right now. And I just had to get on and do this message. Don't give up on yourself, because who the fuck gonna come? Who's coming and save you, bro? Nah, for real. I'm coming with this shit because guess what? Let me say this, y'all. I might be prevalent and relevant in your life, and I hope I am, but some people don't know who I am and don't give a fuck about people like me, and some people are the exact opposite of what I am. I strive for goodness and decency. Some people strive to be evil and fucked up, and they strive to be evil and fucked up. So it's a big difference, y'all. This consistency that y'all are seeing is for a real reason. I'm trying to even the playing field on this planet. There's so many bum ass dudes and bum ass women and bum ass people just seeping through the cracks. Man, I was at the dentist today. Took my son to the dentist. Yeah. And allowed to be, like you said, Shameless V, they're allowed to be loud. They're allowed to talk. They're allowed. Evil bastards. But look, I was at the dentist today, and my kid's sitting there well behaved and just waiting. And my son's nervous. He was real scared and nervous today because he had to get like 3 things done. But they got him straight. You know, they got him right, whatever. And he was nervous, but it was some kids in there. And I just analyze shit when I'm places, man. I don't care, bro. I judge people. I look at people, bro. I'm the dude that'll tell you. If I see you doing something out of character or out of hand in public, I'll be like, hey, ma'am, sir, could you? Yeah, I'm one of them. And I ain't going to say nothing disrespectful and where I can get beat up, but I'm going to tell you about yourself. Because I'm going to tell you something. That's the problem with our generation. Nobody's telling nobody about nothing no more. We don't care about each other no more. Everybody's all out for self. And we got to stop being like that. This is a real community and village we live in. Your neighborhood, your community, your village, that's a village. When you go to them stores, that's your community store. You know, it's like this. If you only got one store in your community, right? And everybody's stealing out of it, breaking stuff, trashing stuff, stealing shit, just using stuff, misusing stuff, moving stuff the wrong way, taking stuff from one shelf, putting it over to another, putting stuff on the ground, putting stuff. If there's nobody to constantly maintain that store and pick up after that and do that, that shit'll be in shambles real quick. So what I'm trying to say is, people in the ghetto and in the low income communities complain about the conditions, but they're the ones who have to make it better. You got to stop throwing your cigarette butts on the ground. You got to stop throwing your chip bags on the ground after you eat them. You got to stop putting trash on the ground. It's not the fucking city. It's not nobody in control. It's you that are in control of your life. And when I realized there's no mythical figures coming to save us, God, the entity and the existence of God, right, is so supernatural and so omniscient that I'm not concerning myself with that. I concern myself with the ways of mankind, because mankind is the one who needs help. Mankind is the one who's living in sin, living wicked right now. Man, people are all, mankind is the one who's all fat because they don't know what's in the food they're eating. Mankind is the one who's dumb and ignorant and don't know what they're participating in. Why would I worry about God when I need to help mankind? You see, this is the problem with humans. Humans are so ass backwards. We worry about all the wrong things that have nothing to do with us at all times. Go to niggas talk, yeah, the celebrity, P. Diddy, man, he been fucking all of this and this and that. P. Diddy did this and this and that. What about you? What about your, see, don't nobody want to talk about it, but everybody got a P. Diddy in their family. Everybody got a P. Diddy in their family. Everybody got a weird uncle. Everybody has a weird nephew. Everybody has a weirdo in their fucking family. Everybody got an auntie who's weird. Everybody got a weirdo in their family, bro. But we don't talk about Uncle Weirdo, but we want to talk about P. Diddy. Get people's names out your fucking mouth. If it ain't something positive or progressive or life-changing, why do people worry about it? See, the only shit I be worried about is what makes the world tick and what makes like society keep going and in the trajectory of society. That's all I be thinking about, bro. I don't be worried about no damn celebrities and shit. I just know the game, you know? It's like nobody's coming to, like, as much money as we've given these celebrities, what have they given us to help save us? People move out of bad. Shamelessly Voracious said, people move out of bad neighborhoods, then trash the new good neighborhood and wonder why we can't have nice things. Also, too, no, that's not what that is all the way either. That's a bum who's in a new nice neighborhood. Because you can take a bum, you could take a piece of shit out of the hood. But if it's a piece of shit, that person's going to be a piece of shit, even if you take them in the Hamptons. You could take a piece of shit out of the hood. You could take a hood rat out the hood, but you can't make them not be a hood rat. You have to be raised to not be a bum. That's what me and my brothers always call it, bums. Some niggas be bums, you know, and it's bum is like a poor-minded person. It's like a low vibrational trash, poor-minded person. You're a bum. You know, because like that dude I seen today with the lady, I'm not gonna speak on the lady because she was fucked up crackhead with no socks and it was bad. I don't know what drug she was on, but it looked bad. But the dude, he's the real bum. Because how does a man get to the point where he gives up on his own life? The nigga was content sleeping some of the afternoon away just to stay up all night and do God knows what. How does a man give up on his own life? How can you give up on your own fucking self? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm so propelled with sustainability and I want balance, sustainability. I'm trying to get everything in order. Like, I can't even rest because I got so many loose ends. Like, and I gotta tie them. You know, I'm tying shit, man. A man should never get that comfortable to where he just feels like everything's all good. Man, get the fuck out of here. Even when I'm straight, I'm not straight. Even when I'm straight, I want to do more. I want to try harder. Even when I get tired, I dig deeper. Man, I'm so fucking tired right now. I'm so tired right now, y'all. Working hard. Yeah. Yeah. What's that? That's the guinea pig? Oh, I see her. All right, don't do that because you look like you're aggravating her. Be careful and don't be jerking her around. He's holding the guinea pig. Let me read this comment. Thank y'all for being here, man. I got 3 people and 3 likes. That's 100% watch engagement. That is perfect. Thank y'all so much. That's 100% engagement. 3 people and 3 likes. All right, let me see. It's always the kids that don't have parents outside watching and playing with them, never check on them. Oh, man, look. It's so for real. I'm out here taking my break. I've been busting my ass for my kids all day, right? I'm taking my break and he come out here just to check on me now. Like, it's no excuses, man. This cigar is busting. This bitch is busting. I ain't even gonna lie. This cigar I got is busting. That shit is busting. I'm gonna turn these lights off because the lights is busting right now. I'm gonna turn that shit off and go all regular, you know. But yeah, man, if you give up on yourself, bro, let me say this, man. The reason why Quaker Oats is successful is because they did that same oatmeal for 100, 200 years. The reason why Scott Tissue is the multi-billion-dollar corporation they are is because they stay consistent for fucking years. The reason why, who else? Anybody. The reason why everybody who's somebody is famous or fuck fame is successful or financially astute is because they fucking stay consistent and they grind it. Nobody giving you nothing, bro. Nobody giving me shit. I get a few donations from a few kind people on here. You know, a few donations from a few kind people. And other than that, nobody don't do nothing for me in real life. But guess what? I do something for everybody, everywhere I go. Nonstop. I'm doing for people. You don't do it for me, I'm doing for you. See, I'm a real man. I'm not going to be around you with my hand out. See, real men, we don't be around with our hands out. Real man's got our hands in. Real man going to have his hand in the pot. He going to have his hand in the table, on the table, preparing the shit, cooking the shit, building the table. Real man's bringing something to it. He ain't taking from it. He's bringing to it. And we all going to enjoy this shit together. I appreciate everybody for coming in, man. I'm tired as hell, but hey, I'm going to stay on till my cigar go out. Oh, God. But this cigar is busting. What's on y'all's mind tonight, man? Talk to me. Chat to me. Hit me. I know it's only a few of us in here, but what's on y'all's mind in the chat, man? What y'all on tonight? What y'all got going on tonight? Talk to me, man. Shamelessly V, thank you for communicating. Somebody talk to your boy. What's on y'all's mind tonight? Y'all always picking my damn brain. What's on your brain tonight? What y'all got going on? And pretty soon I'm gonna be doing okay. Well, that shit scared me. Don't be scaring me like that now. Don't be scaring me like that. What's on y'all's mind today, man? Thank you, Shamelessly. I love you. I appreciate you, Shamelessly V. Nah, for real, I love you. I appreciate you so much. What's on y'all's mind tonight, though? Shout out to Shamelessly V for that generous cash app. Always being supportive and very thankful for that. You know, always being supportive to a brother. Because I'm gonna say something, man. My family don't even watch, except for a few that I love and I fuck with. Most people, bro, they know what I'm doing. They ain't active in this shit. They not watching. They watching fucking Power or some bullshit. The Idaho potato stuff and Gates Monopoly on it. What's Gates Monopoly? I don't know what that is. Gates Monopoly. I ain't never. What is that? The Idaho potato stuff and Gates Monopoly. I know you're talking. You're probably talking metaphorically speaking, cause you lost me with that one, shamelessly. I told you you smart. I told you smart as hell. I ain't always that smart. I'm intelligent. I really ain't that smart. You smart. I know smart people when I see them. Oh, let me light this cigarette up. This bitch is busting. Trying to control all the food. Oh no, for real. I'm gonna say this. Let me say this, y'all. You have to try your best right now to eat as less as you can. Most say you're crazy. Well, fuck them. It's messed up. I know. Nah, you ain't crazy. Cause man, I had my one of my brothers called me. One of my brothers called me a terrorist, a T word. I said what? That motherfucker said that to me, and I said what? He was like, yeah, your content, bro. It's like, I said, hell no, bro. Like YouTube said my content is harmful. They say I got harmful content. I can't get my monetization right now. I ain't got no strikes. Now, mind you, look at this shit. And I don't want no strikes either, YouTube. Don't start striking me. Thank you, Shamelessly. I appreciate you so much. Look, YouTube, I'm gonna click that monetization button. Look, okay, look. That shit says harmful content. Man, damn. bigbayday, come on, bro. What are you doing to these people? It said content that focuses on controversial issues that is harmful to viewers. I mean, they got it. I can't even argue with that. I ain't gonna argue with that. I'm not gonna argue with that. But that's a good special rule that they just made up for me, man. That's a special rule they made for me. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna argue with that. I ain't gonna argue with that. Harmful to their plans only. Nah, I already know. I already know, man. I already know. I'm gonna say this, y'all. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because I know I can say this. Online, I'm probably one of the most pivotal people online in in the information in the informational direction to save the people. I'm probably the one of the most closest things we have for like the right direction, because a lot of people are in hateful direction, a lot of people are in racist direction, a lot of people are living from religious perspectives, a lot of people are living from these biased perspectives that keep them from being the truth. I'm probably one of the closest and purest forms of the truth that you can find on the internet. I will stand on that. Because religious shit don't stand a chance. None of that shit stands a candle and holds a candle to me. None of it. Only thing that holds a candle to me is God Himself, the Almighty Creator Himself. And I don't never try to judge or figure Him out. I'm just living it to the best of my ability what I know that he wants me to do or creator wants me to do. So the way on the internet, I'm gonna be real, y'all. There is probably nobody closer to the truth than me online. Because a lot of these people, I listen to them, they talk about, moons and Venus and Mars. And bro, you ain't been there, bro. So shut the fuck up talking about stuff like that. People only worry about stuff that's superficial and supernatural because they can't go there and they have their mind just wanders and wants to create some type of situation. No. You have to deal in the what is, not the what if. Because hypothetically speaking, that's conspiracies, and hypothetically speaking, that's to get you jammed up. You cannot do what I do and be hypothetical. Cannot do what I do and be hypothetical. Hypothetically speaking, possibly speaking, no, nigga. I'm only dealing with the truth in all aspects of it. Shameless V said, you're versatile with your topics. You're great at analyzing situations we are exposed to and explaining how it affects us. Yeah, exactly. That is what I love to do. That is what I love to do. And you know where I learned that from, y'all? You know where I really mastered that from? Being a father. Being a father. Let me tell you where that came from, being a dad. When you're a dad, right? When you're a real loving, caring dad, right? And you got a toddler daughter who's about 6 months, 5, 6 months. She's crawling, right? You gotta fix up your whole area in your house to make it safe. And you gotta think of all the possibilities and all the potential dangers that could come. That's when you start thinking hypothetically. You start thinking of all the hypothetical potential situations that could arise from shit in the environment. So then you move and change and baby proof and make the house safe and make the environment safe for the development of a child. That's where I started learning how to think ahead and think about the future. And that's why I started learning how to do that shit. I've always been good at what I am and what I do. But when I had my daughter, my first child, I started thinking like, move this out the way. Because if I don't move this and she'll grab this and knock this and this and that. Because let me tell y'all something. When I was a baby, you see my hand right here? Look, it was melted. You see that melted? This was melted, and this was melted, and this was melted. And then let me show y'all something. 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 Flip this camera so you can see this burn on my foot. Watch this. You see that? That's an iron. That come from an iron. That you see that corner, that hole. The iron. I grabbed the iron with my hand, and it melted my hand. This is when I was a baby. I grabbed the iron with my hand, and it melted my hand. Like all this melted. This is from when I was a baby, y'all. And look, and the iron slid down my foot and burnt my sat right here. It sat. You see the corner? You see that iron? You see that old school triangle iron? It sat there and cooked my dumb ass. And cooked my dumb ass. And cooked my dumb ass. And I had to go through whirlpool therapy and physical therapy because my skin was 4th degree burns. No, third. I think that was the 3rd degree, 3rd or 4th degree. I don't know, but it was bad. Like even like right here, look, even right here, man, that shit was bad. It was bad. So what I'm trying to say to y'all is, yeah, yeah, come on now. I love them. No, look, no, for real, look. When I started thinking about things that could hurt them, and I started having to move shit out the way and baby proof this and think about that and this, man, I started becoming a future thinker. And then I started thinking, then you start thinking, when your child starts to walk, what they're gonna do. When they start talking, what they're gonna do. And then you just become a human developmental master. Let me explain something to y'all. This is why being a parent is an important part of fucking life. When you have a child, you are in control of that child's well-being. You're in control of that child's well-being. So if you're if you're a piece of shit, if you're a good parent, they'll be good. So what I'm trying to say is, nobody's coming to save you. You save us. We have to take our own lives in our own hands and live our lives. And look, like I said though, when I became a father, it made me a master at human development. And then I'm a teacher because I'm a homeschool father. I'm a homeschool parent. So I'm double focused on human development. I'm made for what I do, y'all. I'm made for this shit. I'm made for this position. I was born to do this. You get what I'm saying? That's why I don't complain when this shit gets hard. I don't. What's up, BH? What's good, BH? Shout out to you. Look, that's why I don't complain when this mission gets hard. I don't complain when my life gets hard. You know why? Because I asked for this. I was made for this. Everything that I am is because of what I did to become this. Shout out to all my people, man. Anything you're going through, you can make it through it. Whatever God is or anybody's putting you through, whatever you're, and now listen, if you can avoid it, get out of it, don't go through it. But understand that human development, part of human development is struggle. Struggle is a major part of human development. And I'm not talking about being poor. I'm not talking about going through abusive relationships. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about struggle, times of conflict, times of confrontation, times of disorder. That is a part of life. When you drive and you don't maintain your car and you don't change the oil and this and that, the engine will lock up. When you if you don't drink water all day and it's real hot and you eating salty chips all day and you don't eat water and don't eat properly, your body will shut down. Nobody's coming to save you. If you're fat and overweight, you have to stop eating. If you want to live, you have to take life in your hands and live it. You cannot waste no more time. You do not have no more days to waste. Shut up. You do not have no more days to waste. Life is a precious gift that you cannot take for granted. You can't do that no more. You can't take life for granted no more. I've always appreciated my life, y'all. Through the worst times, through the best times. You know why? Because the worst times made me appreciate my best times. Let me say that again. I've always appreciated my life, the worst times and the best times. And it's because the worst times made me appreciate the best times. The thing about kids, they are precious. The thing about kids, though, is you can't waste no time with them either. Every moment has to be learning and development, learning and development, learning and development. Game, a lesson, teach them a lesson, teach them the game, teach them a lesson, teach them a lesson, teach them a lesson. Because when they get older, they ain't gonna have nobody there to do this shit. Y'all know how it is when you grown. Your mama's not there no more. Your daddy's not there no more. Nobody's coming to help you. You wish. See, some of y'all still have your mamas and daddies and shit. I got my parents, but I don't have active parents in my life. They're not active in my life like that. I could probably get them on the phone or something, but that's about it. 10 minutes on the phone here and there, that's not lit. That's not a life, you know? I just say this, yo. Nobody's coming to save you once you're grown. I'm telling y'all, nobody's coming. So teach your children, if you have them, if you had them, and you didn't raise them right, and they're doing whatever. It's your fault. You know, you gotta take accountability for your shit, man. If my kids become failures, that's my fault. If they become success, it's my fault. You feel what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw, it's my doing. How to make it is the best lesson, man. That's the only thing that fucking matters. How to read, write, count some money. How to read, write, count some money, and figure out what you're gonna do on this planet. What you gonna do to make ends meet? What type of service? This is what you, especially for young men. Especially for young men. Most of the young men have to figure out what service they're gonna provide to the earth. Figure out what you're good at and do that and provide that service. Make it a service and provide that shit and make that your living. You get what I'm saying? Like me, I wish YouTube would pay me, but you know what I'm saying? I wish they would, but I'll just keep preaching and you know, the donations I get from y'all, I guess that'll be sufficient, you know. Shameless V said, how to give and accept love is something everyone needs to master. Exactly. Man, people don't even have love how to have love no more. People don't even share love no more. They don't have love no more. They don't. They don't. It's so messed up, man. Well, there is love out here. I would say that. It's young love and probably some younger people who are not hurt and blinded by the world, you know? That type of shit. But you know, most people be so blinded by the world, man. Blinded, trying to be famous and money and money. Money is so fake, y'all. Let me be the first to tell y'all this. Money is so fake. Look, when you become rich and famous, because I've been listening to Moneybagg Yo's new album. And he's talking about his life, and he's rich. So I'm listening to his way he's talking about his life and stuff, putting two and two together and just listening to music, enjoying it. And he's basically said on a few songs, he's rich and he can't leave the house, but he's living real good at home, right? So with him having so much fame and so much fortune, so much money. With him having so much fame, having fame and fortune, having so much money, he realized that he can't do nothing and leave out the house, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. When you have money, there's only the same shit that everybody can buy. There's some elite stores, some expensive restaurants that everybody don't know about. But everybody, hey, hold on, y'all, hold on. Yeah, the obesity means fat. Close the door. Yeah, he being goofy, but he threw me off. But I forgot what I was talking about. It don't even matter. But yeah, you gotta give love, man. You gotta give love, man. It's not enough. It's not even enough people who got love, man. But I was raised with that shit. I know what it's like to give it. You know, I know what it's like to receive it. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be loved. You know, so I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm tired. I'm getting the fuck off here, man. I'm tired. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all's time. Shameless TV, appreciate you for donating, sweetheart, man. You know I appreciate you so much. Only can only buy so much and so many different items. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. Thank you, BH. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. So Moneybag Yo was at the talking about in the mansion, right? He's talking about in the mansion. Um he stays in this mansion and this and that. And I'm like, you can't buy nothing. There's only the same items to buy that everybody else has. Like, you could just have bigger ones, bigger items, and more of them, one in each room. But I'm gonna be honest with you, we're all living the same life. They're all getting the same foods we're getting. They're buying the same shit we're buying. And I'm gonna tell you, the lack of knowledge for the stuff we're doing is what the problem is. That's the problem. A lot of people, not enough people know what the hell's going on. And I'm not going to sit here and try to make everybody know everything, because everything is not for everybody. But I'm going to tell you this. I know a little bit. And what I do know is helping us a lot. I got a long way to go, just like everybody else, you know. But we're in this together. We're in this together, man. That's what y'all need to understand. We're definitely in this shit together. We're not We're not as divided as y'all think. We're not as separate as y'all think. We're not as far away as y'all think. You know, I have people before talking about, is Bad real? Is he real? Is he fake? Is he real? Man, come on, man. Come on, man. What's fake about me? I got a bunch of pimples and shit on my face, man. What the fuck y'all talking about? People don't say that shit before, man. Like I'm like some AI or something. That's how crazy people are. People are so delusional, y'all, in their own little minds, thinking whatever the fuck they want to think. They trick their own life out. They trick themselves out their own lives. You know? People don't trick themselves out their own lives being crazy and delusional, man. That's why I don't like getting on the internet like that, because when I be looking at other people's channels, other than the people I rock with, man, I be looking at people's channels and I be like, man, these people are crazy and delusional, man. I bet you right now, I ain't even gonna do it. Hold on. No, I'm gonna try to do it. Watch this. I'm gonna try to do this. Watch this, y'all. Oh, my boy. So we're not even allowed in different states. See that big ass. John's beat this. All right. Come on, Johnny.
Shout out to Morty, thank you for subscribing. Shout out to Mary, thanks for subscribing.
Look.
Thank you, bro, thank you. Shout out to Apple Pie, thanks for subscribing.
Look what's on YouTube. Hold on.
Who's it gonna be?
Hold on, let me show y'all something. For one, my boy's on YouTube. Hassan Campbell's on live right now. I fuck with Hassan Campbell. That's my boy.
Yeah.
So
Mod is...
look at this bullshit. Bullshit. I'm just gonna go down YouTube. Bullshit.
My front camera, the memory card.
You see this? Bullshit.
What's wrong? You ain't no doctor. Who you is to come in here and tell me what to do?
Watch this.
You want to hit it? No. Girl, they see that. This is how people come in and steal your energy. But Big Mama ain't gonna give it to you. Guess what?
Look, crazy. Crazy as fuck.
Like my voice? Goodbye. Off the sector you go.
Crazy as fuck. Crazy. What? Trash. Trash.
All they doing is marking themselves, man. Let them scoff so they can get put in timeout. Like the little B-I-T-C-H's they are.
See, look.
Ain't nothing but the government.
Losers. Look. Losers. No. Loser. Look. No. Arguing with their own subscribers. Losers. Look.
Let's see something going on.
Trash. I'm just going through YouTube Live. Look. Look. Hold on.
Women
probably a witch.
To black men. So that is just almost 50-50 or 60-40 guys. 60-40. My dream job is probably a hairdresser. She doesn't need anything complicated from ND.
Okay, she's not trash. She's not trash. She's all right. She's talking some real content.
Mahal kayo kuan ay loy aga to palit lagi mi pag birthday tatay. By 5. Anak adaghan na. Tigamaya. By 5.
All right, she's all right. We have one channel. Look. One channel out of 10 channels, probably 10 channels. 2 channels. 2 channels out of probably 10 that's talking something decent. Look at this shit on YouTube. Look what's on YouTube. Look.
You love this game. I know you do. And I love you. Yes.
Not 12.
Trash. I'm not looking at no little girls.
Head up, chest out.
Not looking at no little girls.
Not worried about nothing. Y'all, I was so stressed these last couple of weeks. I had bags up under my eyes. Y'all see my bags gone? I don't have no bags up under my eyes no more. I was running around here looking like death.
Trash.
Because
that is true. Nope. Do not say noob in the chat. Do not donate and say I'm a noob in the chat. If you donate and say I'm a noob in the chat, that's it. You're done for, Buster.
Trash. Trash. What's going on?
Good amount this evening, but Scott said I could play one more game.
I'm gonna see. Let's see. Hopefully she's not trash.
One more game, so I'm looking for the perfect game to play with you guys right now. I might be able to make it too, depending on how it goes, if my phone doesn't die, so.
All right, she's
play
decent.
One more game.
Not trash.
What game should I pick?
She's at Dave & Buster's, not trash. I respect the game. Okay, she's not trash.
ABC if you're wearing blue.
ABC. My eyes are blue.
You ever used to go to Bloxburg and people are like, say ABC for role play?
Yeah. I used to do that, guys.
Loser, but he's on his way. He's a man, young man. He's a loser, though. I don't know what that is. Not saying nothing. So what I'm saying is, y'all, what I'm saying is, ain't nobody online talking about nothing. That means nothing. It ain't nothing but a few people online that's trying. You feel me? Like, so thank y'all for being here, man. I appreciate all y'all so much. God bless y'all so much. I just had to show y'all that YouTube is really like, it really be a bunch of trash online, and it muddles down decent content. You know, it's messed up, man. It's really messed up. But I'm gonna try to make this shit more spicy for y'all. I'm gonna try to get my backdrops better. I'm gonna start doing videos inside. Yeah, I'm just got a lot of shit going on. This is my little outside break. You know, this is where I take my break and take a break with my people. But I fuck with y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit the subscribe button, man. It's your Big Homie Big Bad Day, man. We're gonna do it again. You know, I'm gonna be back again. Let's go.